Okay, so we're rolling? Okay, so this is how this works.
Uh-huh.
We have Theo. We pop... Where's my Coke? Could you get my Coke for me?
Here you go, buddy.
We pop our Cokes on 3.
With one hand?
So we count up to 3. Would you like to count? Or I can count?
I want to count.
Okay. So you can go ahead.
Finger.
Want to say something, Theo? Wait.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1.
So guys, welcome to Jibo Productions podcast. This is Owen. We have Owen, and as you can see, Theo just got slobber all over the microphone.
Yeah.
And we're gonna pop off on 3. We're gonna count up to 3.
Okay.
So, do you want to start it or
Me.
Yeah, you can start it. 1, 2,
2,
3. Hey, we actually popped at the same time. That's the very first time ever. Look at that. Are you eating the microphone, Theo?
Yeah.
He's drinking the microphone. Okay. Well. Can I give him a tiny taste? Okay. Well, did you have fun?
Oh.
I think he's ready.
Yay, Theo, you did it.
Just takes a bite out.
Oh, gosh.
Goodbye, Theodore.
Bye, Theodore.
Can you... I guess... I'm like actually thirsty this time, so that's why. Look, there's a nut in there. That's cool.
Yay, nut.
That's not cool. Okay.
Podcast.
So, usually I have my guests... We're kind of quiet, aren't we?
Maybe.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, usually I have my guests introduce themselves. I'm kind of thinking of just changing the format and me just introducing my guest and just making it exactly who they are as a person. So, and just, what I think of them when I see them. So, this is my friend Owen. He's an astrophysicist, and he's been in the military for about 20 years. So,
what does that word mean?
So, yeah. Okay, you can actually introduce yourself now if you...
My name's
so
Owen. Owen. Most of the people know me. Yeah, that's... Hi.
Great, well, I think we can get... Oh, yeah. Wow, I almost just skipped a whole section of the show. Did anything interesting happen to you this week?
I got sick.
That's very interesting. Me too. We were all kind of a whole sick family.
Yeah.
Our whole church family was just all... We were all sick.
Yep.
So it was kind of sad. Yep. Yeah, no real stories from my sickness, but, I suppose we'll just hop right on into questions.
Oh, sweet.
Hop in
Please.
please. We've got quite a few questions. So our first question was, what is your favorite type of beat to make, kind of? Or, like, your favorite sounds instrumental to make instrumentals and stuff? Because me and Owen have both done a little bit of that. I've done quite a bit more than him, I think. But
yeah.
For me, I really, really love the cinematic sound, and I love cellos and strings and making them very grand. And I love that sound, but I kind of love it too much. And so, like, cellos are in every single instrumental I make. So I'm kind of, like, trying to not do that so much. Like I was just showing you earlier, that kind of guitar one I made. I still had cellos in that even, like in the beginning. So, like, I just can't get away from them. But, yeah, I love cellos. So, yeah. Yeah, generally, it's always going to be 4/4 cellos. I'm not super trappy kind of beat. I'm more of a boom bap kind of guy. But that's just myself.
I'm gonna be basic and say bass stuff. Like having the headphones vibrate, and just like that wave of sound there. And then like lo-fi type stuff. Like that, I think that's pretty cool. But yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I have not successfully made a lo-fi beat that I'm happy with yet. I'm just not very good with mellow. Like I just always feel like I gotta keep raising the stakes while I'm making one. And yeah. But I would like to. I need to get like a good sample and sample something. And that'll probably help me feel like it's more complete. All right, well, more questions.
Yay! My favorite.
We should have like a questions song that I can just like hit a button, and then while I'm looking through questions, this little song plays.
That's why we need to bring the soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a odd question. If you were going to eat a bean soup, if you were going to do this anyway, would you like it served with cornbread?
Like a bean soup.
A bean soup.
Okay. I hate cornbread.
Really?
It's disgusting.
Interesting. I would definitely want it served with cornbread. And what is the being of your choice?
It's so dry. I don't like cornbread.
It says, and what is the being of your choice? So, I'm assuming they meant to say bean, but we're going to go with being because that's what they wrote.
Okay.
So, what is the being of your choice? I prefer humans, but also, like, my state of being, I prefer, like, reality. I'm not big on psychedelics,
I have to say humans, but, like,
I feel like
that metaverse stuff is getting pretty cool.
I feel like something's wrong with my mic.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like I sound like a little bit echoey.
I hear it too from mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's just because I'm hearing myself, but usually I just haven't had this problem before. I've done a lot of these. But, okay. Have you ever done any woodworking?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Please elaborate.
Okay, so, you know me, I like swords, right? So I went to my Uncle Tim's house, Tim McLeod, and we made a katana, a wooden katana from scratch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dope. I have, if you go way back in our YouTube catalog, you can actually see an angel that I made that looks more like a sandpiper. But it's in one of my videos. I think it's called Why is Instagram Comedy So Cringy? It's one of the very first videos we have on the channel. Yeah, don't watch it. And then, I've made some like little tables and stuff. I also made a miniature table that was about this big. It was fun.
I don't know if this counts, but I made a tiny wooden chair out of popsicle sticks.
Oh yeah, that counts. That is
Oh, yeah.
woodworking, baby.
Yeah. I also make like spears with knives. That's pretty cool, I guess.
That is. I like it. This is a good question. How do you two know each other? Na.
Well, a long time ago, this kid went to a church, and one day I came to church, and I met Jason. That's pretty much it.
So, if I remember right, I didn't really meet you till the day of camp, right?
Pretty much.
It's like we just like got in the bus and it's like, oh, that's Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the bus to camp, that's where I met Owen. So really, surprisingly, that's not even a year ago. We haven't even known each other a year, but it feels like we've known each other for a long time. And what do you remember about meeting each other? What was your first impression of me?
He's good at 9 square.
Really?
Yes.
Well, believe it or not, that was the first time I ever played 9 square. Was at camp. That was the very first time I ever played 9 square. Okay, this is gonna sound really lame, but I really didn't notice you. Like at camp, you were just kind of one of the people that existed. If that makes sense. Well, because like I knew almost everyone else except you and Kale.
Right.
And Jay and Manasseh.
Right.
And so...
Jay wasn't there.
And Manasseh.
Yeah.
Right. So you three were the only people there that I hadn't known most of my life. So I just kind of didn't relate. I mean, we didn't really relate at camp very much. That I remember that well. We just kind of started hanging out after camp.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really remember what my impressions of Owen were. We just kind of merged into, and then here we are.
Yay.
Just like I just remember there's just so many Owen moments. There's just Owen moments, and so you define Owen by his moments, and they're not really describable. Except by Owen. You can only compare them to his other moments.
Yeah, that's me.
If you were a Christian, do you remember the day you made Jesus Lord of your life?
If I was a Christian? Well, you see. Let's see. Yes, it was a place in Evansville called City Church. And we went to this camp called Spring Hill, and this
whole story.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then camp, which I've known him, so camp was just like a boost.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, camp was a good boost for all of us, and it was just really cool how we just kind of all went to camp, and then we all just like bonded, and then now we're all like, we all know that we all know. You know what I'm saying? And so now we're all like stuck together. Okay. With one exception. But I still feel bonded.
Yeah.
He just kind of
Bye-bye.
drifted off.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, but now we just kind of have our core group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice. And that has value, you know.
Yeah.
Makes us more have more stability and strength for ministering to other people since we have a core and
Yeah.
we can trust each other. I feel like we trust each other pretty well. Okay. Can Theo crack a pop on 3? Well, he just did for the first time. He didn't crack it himself, but he was present.
Yes, I generally think about that question like daily. My answer to that is okay.
Solid.
That's a good question.
Sorry, I just hurt myself with my soda. Where do babies come from?
Okay. I got this. So, so when a mommy and a daddy get together, they go mwah, mwah, mwah. And then
They pay the storks.
Yeah, they pay the storks. The storks deliver the babies. It's all the storks. It's like the British. We took the babies how we took the land. It's ours now. Our baby. That's how babies are made.
Interesting. Why is there snot coming out of my nose? Okay. Do we have Discord questions? Because I already ran out of questions.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Honestly, though, it just kind of depends on the question. Because sometimes we'll get a question, like that question will last 20 minutes, and then we'll get another question that lasts...
I told Ibram to text you questions.
Well, he didn't.
Uh-oh. Stinky. Quick intermission.
Entertain the crowd.
Okay, I got you. Do the Jesus whip. It's on your computer.
What?
It's on your computer. Yeah, screen. The ASMR.
Something we need to add to the budget is a service.
Service, yeah. We need a janitor.
Greg! Do you want it?
So, yes, Yeah, we need Greg. Here's your microphone, good
thanks.
sir. You're welcome. Me too. We just need like a live reaction, like live questions coming in every second.
Yes.
My Discord might not load because LTE.
Nice.
All right. It's the British fault. That's why. Nope, that's not a question.
Wow, that was intensely loud.
Yes. Oh my gosh. More questions. Hello, can I have some soup, please? Yes, yes, you may.
Unless it has cornbread with it.
Unless it has cornbread.
Okay. What is your favorite form of ministry work?
Yorn?
I didn't say that. What is your favorite form of ministry work?
I've been doing ministry for like a year. The one that gets the people to move, I guess. The good one.
I mean, let's see. What have we done? We've done sign language.
Sign language.
We've attempted music. We did not end up
Skit.
following through with it. Skits, yes. We're working on skits. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
And we haven't really started utilizing that yet, but
Right.
we're going to. It's going to be a lot of fun. Favorite form of ministry. I mean, one of the things that I've done a lot is sign language. Actually, we used to go around and sing, and we would do sign language while they were singing. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And just singing, going around singing to people. That part too. I'm not particularly a magnificent singer myself.
I'm not either.
I'm about at par. I'm just like as middle ground as you can be.
Yeah.
So I can sing the notes. Kind of.
Ew. I should not have yawned.
What? Okay. This is a little bit deeper question here.
Oh gosh.
What should someone do if they are not happy about the way they work? Scratch that. Look.
Get surgery. I'm joking.
Well, I would say doesn't really matter. So, well, there's two sides to that. If you're unhappy with the way you look because you feel guilty for being lazy or something like that, or like not controlling yourself, or if you're overweight and that's your problem, or you're not as fit as you want to be, then address it. But if you're unhappy with the way you look, like your face or other things that can't be fixed through work, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day what you look like, because this is just our body, and it you should pray about it. But just look forward to the second life.
Yeah.
And in heaven we'll have a glorified body. So I would just say work on getting to heaven, and then you won't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a odd way to say that, but that might seem very insensitive, but I'm trying to say it like in an encouraging way. Like,
right.
Really, it doesn't matter that much what you look like. So you shouldn't be, if you don't like it, you shouldn't just own it, dude.
Yeah.
If you're ugly, you should own it. Be proud of it. Because, it's just, you didn't have an option in that.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not like against surgeries or something. I mean, do that too, I guess, if you want, but don't obsess on it. Don't do it as a form. If you do it as a form of identity, you've just lost out. If you're just doing it to be helpful to yourself or to other people, then do it. But if you find your identity in it, you've gone too far. That's my take.
Oh, okay. What I believe is that, oh gosh. Okay, so I'm not coughing comically. Ew, it's spit went in my nose. Okay. I believe that, in the Bible, yes, biblically, it says God made you in his image, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you're perfect. Well, you're not perfect. He made you in his image, as in, why would you be ugly if you're made in God's image, Like...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely beautiful to God. That's kind of what I was saying. Who cares if you don't like it? And also, a lot of other people usually are going to think you're a beautiful person, even if you don't think so. So there's going to be someone out there that does.
Exactly. And, like, it's really, looks, in my opinion, really don't matter. Like, it's what's on the inside, really. So, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Work very hard on your spiritual and mental well-being, and just let go of let go of the physical yourself. Don't let go of the physical, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The physical health, if you have to, it's not paramount.
Paramount Plus.
The second most useless streaming service,
I don't
just
have
in front of Peacock.
Yes.
All right. Your most awkward moment.
I have a lot of those. Oof.
You know, I have one that comes to mind right away, but I'm not going to share it.
I have a lot. I don't know.
It's
Oh, I know.
okay.
Okay, it's actually just happened. Not today. So it's like
Yeah.
so sorry, I have to think what day it was because like I said it was this weekend. Gosh. Was it Saturday?
We don't need it.
Okay, anyways, it was during the weekend. And yeah, girlfriend. Okay. So I went with my girlfriend because she was going to be in town and there's this like motorcycle gang right by my house and her parents are in it. So, she was like, "What? You want to come down?" I was like, "Okay." So I just walked down there and this big guy grabbed me and said, "Hey, everybody, look, it's Gigi's boyfriend." And everybody stared at me and I didn't know what to do. And I wanted to go home.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, and then he asked if I wanted to drink. Like as an initiation.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that your girlfriend's name is Good Game. It just
Oh my gosh.
It's not the first time you've gotten that, right?
It is. Well, her real name's Gianna, but she goes by Gigi for short.
Like, all right, bye, GG.
Oh my god.
See you next time. Your favorite animal and why? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't give a most awkward moment, but my most awkward moments have actually not been at the sake of myself, but like it's me feeling awkward for other people.
Oh yeah,
So
I've had that.
to save their face, I'm not gonna share those. I'm just sorry. If I think of one that was me, I'll. Oh, I got one. I got a good one. Okay, so this is really funny, actually.
Oh sweet.
So we're in Romania. Did you know I was ever in Romania?
No.
Okay. Okay, so when I was 6 to 7, we lived in Slovakia for a year. We were there as missionaries. And then after that year, we went to Romania to try to get our visas renewed. Sorry. Cokes. And so we're in Romania. And we're staying at a friend's house. They got she has 2 granddaughters that live with her, and they're like about my age. They're a little older than me, I think. Anyway, I'm 7, and
Oh, I thought you said 17.
no, that would have been last year.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm 7, 6 to 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm 7 years old. My mom, well, I shouldn't say my mom yet. I'm 7 years old. I'm sleeping in my underwear. No big deal, right? That's normal. I get up for whatever reason. My family was sleeping in a trailer on their property, right? It's nighttime. I'm in underwear. And it's like kind of long underwear, like to like here. And my parents wanted me to go outside to get something. I like left a shirt outside or something. I don't remember what it was. And so my parents told me to go outside. And I was like, I don't want to go. I'm in my underwear. Can someone else just go do it? And they were like, no one's going to be up anyway. And even if they did, it's not like they're going to notice. It's pretty long underwear and it's dark outside. So they're like, okay, whatever. So I open the door. I take like 2 steps outside. I shut the door. And, one of the girls that lived there, she was there and she goes, as soon as I step outside, she goes, Jason, you're in your underwear. And my parents are just dying inside the trailer. And, yeah, for some reason, I know I just told that story recently. And I'm kind of afraid I told it on the podcast, but I don't remember. So hopefully not. Hopefully I didn't just tell that story twice. But I don't think I did. But yeah, that's an embarrassing story for me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Favorite animal. And why? Yeah.
Do I have one?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite animal.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say sheep for now. Because I've raised them a lot. I've spent a lot of time with them. And also, we're compared to to sheep in the Bible a lot. And it was really cool raising sheep. Like, all those comparisons started making a lot of sense. Basically, long story short, sheep are really dumb. Yeah. That's a goat. But yeah, sheep are dumb. And so are we. And they follow the crowd. And so do we.
And they taste good.
And they taste good. And
so do we.
So, yeah. So I guess sheep for me, just kind of because I've spent a lot of time with them, not because they're all that cool or interesting. They produce lanolin, though, and that's really good for your skin. So if you like pet sheep a lot, you'll have nice hands. Isn't that cool?
Mine has to be a chameleon. Because they're cool. And
they change color.
Yeah. Chameleon.
Chameleon. Come.
And they don't cost as much as a dog.
Yeah.
But they can get expensive.
Yep. If you could choose how you would be executed, what would it be? POV, you live in 1700.
Oh, gosh.
I would prefer probably to get my head chopped off. Because it's just quick and it's just over and there you go. I mean, there's kind of suspense, but like it's just kind of over. You know what I mean? Just like boom. And it'd be kind of cool if like you did keep your consciousness for a second. You just like, you know what I mean?
I heard that's what happens though.
That'd be a lot cooler than like, I would not want to get hung.
No.
I mean, yeah, I would not want to get hung.
Yeah.
Or stoned.
Ooh, that would be painful.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with what you said.
Or just shot in the face. That works too. I don't know. I feel like getting your head cut off is a lot cooler though.
I just want it because it's easy and simple and done with.
Mm-hmm. So, we were short on questions, but we are not now.
Let's go!
We got 8 to go. What is the best way?
Yes. Right.
Okay, what is the best way / practices to be a good friend to people?
First question, do you need help? Whoever is asking these. Second, what's the question again?
What is the best way / practices to be a good friend to people?
Be nice. Generous.
So I would say there's some very important things that a lot of people miss. One, be open with them. Don't keep secrets from them. Obviously there's privacy, but don't keep secrets from them. I mean, that goes for everyone, really, but you're really not being a loving friend if you're keeping secrets from them. Mm-hmm. 2, ask them questions sometimes, Yeah. And 3, invite them to do stuff. Don't let them be the only one inviting you.
Yeah.
Or else, because people pick up on that real quick.
Yep.
And it hurts. And obviously be kind. Oh, also, golly. If you really love your friend, you need to be honest with them about bad things too. Like, hey, you shouldn't do that. I know that is hard to do, but if you're being a good friend, you should actually do those things, not just let them influence you to do bad things either. So,
yeah.
You got anything to add to that list?
Just discipline, I guess. That's have good discipline. When times like good. Listen to called "Listen to the Room" or like. Mm-hmm. I forgot how it's said, but like whenever they feel, don't be like. I do this a lot. Like there'd be like arguing with another guy, and then Ibram knows I'm gonna talk about, and I'm just in like the most randomest picture, and yeah. So it's like read the room basically.
Don't just
Don't be random like me.
Don't be Owen.
Don't do an Owen.
Owen can do Owen things because it's Owen.
Yes.
But you can't be Owen.
Don't do me. That sounded wrong. Don't be me.
There you go. If you were stranded on an island... Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. If you were stranded on a desert island and you had to be trapped with a celebrity living on Earth right now, who would it be and why?
Ryan Reynolds.
Can I ask why?
A, it's Ryan Reynolds. B, he's loaded with cash, so we can just get out of there. C,
but you're on a desert island, so how is the cash going to help you?
He's going to buy a camel.
But where is he going to purchase this camel on a deserted island?
On his phone.
C, he has a strange jawline.
Yes. And he's famous and he plays movies.
There's just so many different directions I could go with this. Because I could give my honest answer. I could give someone who I want to torture the whole time. I could give a random answer. I mean, it could be Elon Musk.
Daddy Musk.
He could just teach me all the ways of becoming rich on our deserted island, and we'll never be able to make any money, but at least he'll teach me. He'll teach me how to buy Twitter.
He bought Twitter?
He's trying to.
Huh. I hope he does.
Me too. So yeah. I feel like I've already answered that question, honestly, on a different podcast, so that's why I didn't give it my answer. But if you could only listen to one song for the rest of time, what would it be?
So, like, is it bad if it has some potty words in it?
That's for you to decide, I guess.
Well, I, like, never listen to music.
You just have to listen to it for the rest of time. You get no other music.
The Sound of Silence.
Okay, that's a good one.
As in just nothing.
Oh. Well, I would like to pick a really long song. So.
Oh, I know a song.
Moonlight Sonata. I really like Moonlight Sonata. It's like 20 minutes, but go ahead.
Monkeys Spinning Monkeys.
Okay.
Best song out there.
Okay.
On like a
Baby
10-hour
Shark,
loop.
do, 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 do. That's the only song you get for the rest of your life.
I would go insane.
Yes. Well, basically, you just wouldn't ever listen to music again. Is basically
Pretty much.
In your own opinion, what was your best meme to come out this decade?
What's a decade?
Are you serious?
Yes.
10 years.
The best meme of like that I've made?
No, just the best meme to come out of this decade. So,
Gosh.
of all time, because internet's only been around like 20 years.
Yeah. Oh, man. Gosh. There's just one that I love and I forgot it. And like, it was... I know which one. Could I like play an audio clip?
I suppose.
Okay.
I suppose. While you're doing that, I'll say mine. One of my favorite memes. This is kind of random, but one of my favorite memes was the whole Area 51 raid. And I really loved that whole saga. That was very good. And a lot of good memes came out of that.
Yes. All right, are you ready?
I guess.
So basically, what that is it's a rat, right? It's just...
It looks like have you ever seen darn it, what's it called? The Zoo Race.
No.
It looks like it's from the Zoo Race.
Can I show the camera? So
Yeah.
they aren't confused. Okay. Please don't tangle up. Okay, funny. No,
I hope I don't get copyright claimed for that song.
all of you guys on Discord probably gonna hate me because I send that 24/7, especially you, Ibram. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a pretty grand meme.
Theo agrees as well.
Does Owen know how much he's loved?
No.
How much are you loved, Owen?
About 25.
Cool. Me, it's about twice a month, but I don't. Sadly, that's not true. It's every day.
Yay!
Yeah.
Me too.
Why, Owen, does Jason suck at badminton? Badminton.
Badminton?
Mm-hmm.
So when you play badminton... yeah. Preach it.
I feel you, Theo. I feel you. I bet he's actually crying because we're in here.
Yeah.
And he's not.
Okay, so, I've never seen him play. They've only been there one time when the field was out, and I remember that, and that was it.
So you don't know the reason why I suck at badminton?
No.
Well, the first reason is because I don't. The second reason is because I'm too heavy. And I'm not as light on my feet as some other people.
Isaac.
Yeah.
He is... Oh, I was thinking about that today, actually.
He's feathery on the feet.
Yeah. That's a long one.
How do you think things will go down this Hunger Games? Who will die? Who will win? What will happen? Be as realistic as possible considering everyone at play.
All right, so... oh, my. First things first. Aiden, out. Me getting that sword, stabbing it right through his chest, ripping out his organs. Gone. I feast on him. I gained 25 health. Then... Ibram betrays me. That's loud. Ibram betrays me, and I run away. I try to defend. I either get him out or I die. And then I go up against Isaac, I guess. And Isaac, he's good. He's scared of me, kind of, because I'm really fast and I aim low. Well, there's my secret. I aim low and I'm like fast. So it's like, if you're a guy, that's like terrifying for a certain reason. But yeah.
Because we don't like our toes touched.
Yeah, because of her toes.
Is that the end of your...
Oh, no. And it's either A, Isaac might win, B, Josh, because he just charge at you, C, you, because I can never beat you, one of Ibram's brothers, probably.
Oh, yeah, if Zeke's there.
Oh, Zeke, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Zeke. So, yeah. So, a very large factor depends upon if Zeke is there or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, here is my scenario, my story without Zeke there. Obviously, I'm teaming up with Jessica because that's the only person I trust this year. Because I got a big target on my back. Because I won last year. And so I'm teaming up with Jessica. Most likely, I know Isaac's going to try to kill me right away.
Right.
So I'm probably going to hide from Isaac, to be honest. Sorry to give my strategy away, Isaac. But I want to avoid that conflict as long as possible because Isaac is a difficult match for me. And so if we do get to fight, I would like it to be at the end, not at the very beginning, because it would really suck to get out right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I assume Ibram, Izzy, Maddie will probably team up again. I'm not teaming...
Gosh, Maddie.
I'm not teaming with Izzy again because she's so flip-floppy. She teamed with me Okay, so she was with Ibram and Maddie, and we surrounded them, and then Izzy betrayed them and came with us. Okay, what time? Okay. And...
Right.
So she betrayed them and came with us. And then later she betrayed us again and flip-flopped back to Isaac's team. And so then I had to end up killing Izzy. So I'm not teaming with Izzy. But I assume Ibram, Izzy, Maddie will be a team again. I'm not too afraid to fight them. I mean, Maddie just beat me in sparring the other day, so maybe I should be, but I feel like in the Hunger Games, it's just a different vibe. And I feel like I have the upper hand when it comes to sparring in the actual Hunger Games. I just got more experience,
Mm-hmm.
And so,
And it's on your property.
yeah. And so me and Jess may take out those three. I'm going to try to avoid Manasseh as best I can.
Yeah.
But I do really think, so my honest opinion is I think I will be able to get into top 3 again. And chances, according to statistical probability, I probably won't win again, but I'm going to try. If Zeke is there, I'm probably going to win. So if Zeke is there, I'm teaming up with Zeke, and we're going to kill everyone like we always do, and then we'll duke it out.
You should save me for last.
But the cool thing is, I'm still going to have Jess on my side this year instead of like the other time where he got Jess at the end. I'm going to have her from the very beginning. So I will have the upper hand if it's just us 3 again. So yeah, that is what I think will go down in the Hunger Games. Okay, I think we only have one more question. So that's perfect.
Woohoo!
Question for Owen.
Oh, me?
What is it like living in a locally famous house, the Underground Railroad house?
Okay, so you're at school.
He doesn't even live in that house. That house is haunted. There's ghosts in there.
I'm gonna buy your house. Never shows up. Is your house haunted? And then these people ding dong ditch us. That's yeah. We have a neighbor. He's mean. He said he's gonna eat my dog and kill me because my dog went up to his dog. Sometimes you hear noises when you're home alone. Feels like something's watching you when you sleep. You get to say you live in a slave house. That's pretty cool. You have a big house. Big room. It's like owning a house. Just big.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Yeah. I have a couple more questions.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Discord.
Awesome. Just make sure we can
Yeah.
get out of here
Discord.
in time for you.
Kill John Lennon.
Ibram asks the funniest story.
Okay, so I got a good one for this. We were asked this before because that's a very common question. I didn't have a good funny story. I actually have a good one this time. Okay. Probably not that funny to other people, but it's really funny to me yet again. But this one's more interesting. Okay, so me and my Uncle Danny again. Mm-hmm. My another uncle's having a birthday party. We leave to go get drinks. Okay, we get 2-liter bottles of soda. One of these is root beer. I open it up, this 2-liter bottle, right? I start drinking it out of the 2-liter bottle.
Oh.
While I'm drinking this 2-liter bottle, he decides, oh, wouldn't it be so funny if he slammed on the brakes? So, as you know how that goes. Well, okay, this is what he did. He slammed on the brakes, and then he gunned it.
Uh-huh.
Right
Continue.
after that. Do we need to get out of here or something?
Somebody has to have a little bedtime.
Okay. We are almost done. And so... So, he hits the brakes, floors it. All this soda, hits the front, right?
Yeah.
and it just foams up, just. And I, tried to be smart. And is it still filming? Okay. And I was like, I'm going to hold my mouth on this to keep it from spraying all over his car, right? Not a good idea. And so the soda starts spraying out my nose and out my eyes, and it sprayed out my eyes onto the windshield. I was holding it and all the pressure, and it sprayed out my eyeballs all the way onto the windshield.
Possible?
Apparently.
It's like one of those cartoons.
So, of course, eventually I let go of the bottle after my whole palate had been cleansed. And
Oh my gosh.
we laughed about it, and he had stains in his car from that day forward. But it was his fault, so.
Funniest story. I don't really have one. Owen moments, I guess.
I got one. You were born.
Oh.
So, yeah. Is that all we had? Or we kind of need to close up.
Yeah.
All right. Owen's got to get home. And
Mommy.
Theo's got to go sleep. So, as you all know, I'm Bob the Tomato. He's Larry the Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
And you're watching ESPN.
ESPN. Yes.
Plus.
Yes, Paramount Plus. Like I said. Paramount
Plus, of course. Duh.
Yes.
Not ESPN.
Like I said.
I forgot.
It's all the British. It's their fault. It's their fault we are in national debt. It's all the Redcoats. I hate the Redcoats. Send help, please. I hate the British.
All right, podcast out.
Yeah.